I like to talk about Denver, one of the most popular rappers in Vietnam. He is a singer, songwriter who writes meaningful rap songs about life, dreams, and personal growth. He became famous because of songs like Lối nhỏ, Đi về nhà, and Mang tiền về cho mẹ. His music is different from many other raps, but because it's focused on positive values instead of showing up wealth or fame. He has also well known for around 10 years, and his popularity has continued to grow because his songs are related to relatable and inspiring. I would really love to meet him because he seems humble and zealous despite being so successful. I also admire the environmental campaigns he has put joy, such as tree planting projects. If I have a chance to meeting him, I will ask him where he gets in spirit inspiration for his lyric and how he say motivate when facing difficulty. I think talk to him would encourage me to work hard total my own goal.
That was a much better effort. You successfully covered all the points on the cue card and spoke for a good amount of time. Let's continue with part 3. Here is your first question. What kinds of famous people are often in the news in your country?
I think that in my country, in the news also have many the title about famous person, but I think negative news is account amounts of this news because you know that people is curious about some bad thing. So I think that writer is keen on write about the bad thing of the celebrate to make more.
That's an insightful observation. It's true that sensationalized news about controversies or scandals tends to attract a lot of attention. For your next part 3 question, why do children want to become famous?
I think that because several reasons. Firstly, because in TV or in TV show or some sensation news, celebrates bring the wealthy, the luxury brand, so it's make children think that oh my gosh, I want to become a famous to be wealthy like them. Secondly, I think that's because children want to send and show their talent for many people, so become the famous can help them do it.
Exactly. The visibility of luxury lifestyles and the desire for recognition play a major role. Moving to your next question, are there more celebrities in the news now than in the past?
I think yes, because nowadays people famous not because they talent, but also they fame and some negative maybe actions, and then they have scandal, or maybe they spend money to buy fame in the social media, then they can become celebrity easier than in the part.
You've hit the nail on the head. The rise of social media and digital platforms has definitely made it much faster and easier for people to gain visibility, sometimes through controversial means. Let's look at another question. Do you agree that everyone enjoys reading news about celebrities?
I think it depends on type of persons. You know that young people uh, often read news about famous because they want to hit the nail on the head and catch with the news certainly, but other people want to read some news about policy or maybe some news technology. So it depends on type of person we talk about.
That's a very accurate observation. Different age groups and individuals definitely have distinct preferences when it comes to the news they follow. Let's move on to the next question. Do people prefer these packaged celebrities or those with genuine talent?
Can you clarify the question for me?
Of course. I mean to ask whether the public prefers celebrities who are created and promoted by agencies, sometimes called packaged, or those who are famous because of their real skills, like singing, acting, or playing an instrument. Which type do you think is more popular?
I think that some package talent celebrity can maybe famous in a short time because they have some creates and promotes by ancient. In that time they have the fame, they have some brand hire them to aspire for their products, but I think that who have real skill and talent will have the fame for a long time because they can provide the skill like singing, acting, or playing an instrument. They can improve in the future. I think so.
That's a very perceptive and well-reasoned answer. You've highlighted that while promotional backing can bring rapid fame, genuine talent provides long-term sustainability and artistic growth. Let's move to the next question. Is it possible for people to become famous without talent?
I think it's have some difference between the past and nowadays. Because in the past people need people need talent to become famous because the some news just talk about some person that's famous for their talent like singing or acting, but nowadays with some people have many money, they can buy some time to write about them, and maybe they can buy the fame and buy the view to push they famous. So it depends on the time.
You've really pinpointed a fundamental shift in how fame works today. Your point about purchasing media coverage and artificial engagement is perfectly accurate. To refine that, you could say boost their fame instead of boost they famous. Here is your final question for part 3. Would people still want to become famous if they knew what they are going to face?
I think it's maybe depend on the individual. because someone who really want to become the famous ones, they can't cost any pride to become famous. But with someone just have talent and they famous for their talent, they just want live in the normal life and don't want to become a famous one. So when they know that become famous is not easy, they can't give up this choice.
That is an excellent final point, distinguishing between those driven by ambition versus those who value their privacy. To improve your delivery, instead of saying they can cost any price, you could say they are willing to pay any price. Now that we have completed all the questions, I can give you your final results. For the entire test, I estimate your overall band score to be 5.5. Your Part 2 response was limited by its length, but you demonstrated good ideas and clarity in Part 3. To continue improving, focus on expanding your answers with more examples and using a wider range of vocabulary and sentence structures.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If you'd like to practice another topic or focus on specific skill areas in the future, just let me know. Have a wonderful day.